what's up? It's Kimberly Wright here. I'm going to be diving into the city of Maricopa a lot more in depth and detail today with this video. So the city of Maricopa is in the Southeast Valley, and a lot of people ask me, Kimberly, where is Maricopa and why is it so popular these days? Maricopa is very popular because it is still very new. It was only incorporated in 2004 and founded in the early 1900s. Just kidding, in the late 1900s. But when you drive out to Maricopa, you're going to see a lot of vast desert, you're going to see a lot of vast land, and that's because the Gila River Reservation is actually right smack dab in the middle between Maricopa and the rest of the Phoenix metropolitan area. So one thing you guys need to know is, yes, Maricopa is in the Phoenix metro area, but it's also in a different county. So the city of Maricopa is not in Maricopa County, it is in Pinal County. We're about 73 miles from Buckeye and about 35 miles from the city of Phoenix, and that's going to equate to about 45 to 50 minutes from downtown Phoenix. Now, if you guys are wanting to go out to the city of Buckeye from Maricopa, you're going to be looking at an hour to an hour and a half, depending on traffic, as well as if you're going out to Surprise or Peoria over here in the northwest part of the valley. Now, if you guys are wanting to live in CASA GRANDE, you're going to be about 25 minutes away, and CASA GRANDE is one of the other areas that a lot of people are interested in these days, and it's because it is not necessarily newer, but because the home prices out there are a lot more affordable than the rest of the valley. Now, this isn't really a video on CASA GRANDE, but it is kind of relevant because it is one of the closest cities to Maricopa. That city has been around for over 100 years, and one reason why it is growing quicker is because Tesla's competitor, one of the top amazing tech companies called Lucid, has actually built a warehouse out there, and that is where a lot of jobs are coming from, and that is going to be bringing in an influx of high-paying jobs in the future. So if you're wanting to work out there at Lucid, you can always work out in CASA GRANDE and live in Maricopa. This is one reason why so many people are moving to Maricopa, and if you are going to be employed in CASA GRANDE or in the Southeast Valley, Maricopa is a great place to reside. Now, the age range out here in Maricopa ranges around that 35 to 45 years old, so you have a lot of the younger generation. And as I said before in many of my videos, the city of Maricopa is all single family homes. You're seeing a lot of 3-bed, 2-bath homes, and the price point out here is a little under that $500,000. Now, in the future, they do plan on building apartments and townhomes and things like that, but right now, the majority of Maricopa is single family homes. So it's a great community for a lot of first-time home buyers out there as well. And for a lot of people that are moving out from California, you kind of want to be away from the city, so Maricopa is one of the best spots to be. There's about 63,000 people that live here in Maricopa, and it's growing daily, and about 25,000 single family homes. Most of these homes in Maricopa are about 3,300 square feet, and about 40% of these homes have school-aged children, which is great. So if you have kids and you want to grow together and have a new life and start out here in Arizona, Maricopa is a great spot to be. Now, as far as jobs out in Maricopa, a lot of people are going to be working at Lucid over in CASA GRANDE, but on top of that, there are a lot more opportunities out here in Maricopa than people think. A lot of people are moving to Maricopa and working in places like Chandler, which is the tech hub of Arizona, which is also considered the Silicon Valley of the desert. They're also working in places like Gilbert, Tempe, or South Phoenix. Now, one thing that people need to know about moving to Maricopa is Maricopa is kind of similar to Santan Valley and CASA GRANDE in a way, okay? So Maricopa does have their own fire department and their own police station. So unlike places like Santan Valley, where you have to pay extra yearly to be able to get that fire department and pay for the police department and things like that, in the city of Maricopa, that's included in your property taxes, which is great because that's one less thing that you have to worry about as a resident in the city of Maricopa, unlike Santan Valley, where you do have to pay extra to be able to get the fire department and pay for, any damages or anything like that. Now, shopping out here in Maricopa, there's no Costco. You have a Walmart, you have a Fry's, you have Walgreens, you have CVS, you have places like that. You do have a lot of restaurants, and there is a new car wash coming up very soon as well. On top of that, you guys, if you are driving a black car in Maricopa, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to get very dusty, and you're going to want to wash that car as often as possible, because maybe even not. I know a lot of Arizona residents, we don't purchase black vehicles specifically for one reason, that, and two, the main reason is black attracts heat, and in Arizona, you really don't want to have a dark vehicle because it's going to be hot when you get into that vehicle, so you want to make sure you get like a white or a silver car. When you guys come out here or you visit, you're going to see a lot of white cars on the road, you're going to see a lot of silver cars on the road, a lot of tan vehicles. There's not a lot of darker cars out there, and on top of that, those The lighter colored cars are a lot easier to keep clean as well. There is a 55+ community out here in the city of Maricopa called Province, and there's a ton of senior living out here in the city of Maricopa as well. And this is one reason why it is so family friendly. You do have a brand new recreation center, a new library, and as the city continues to grow, you will see more amenities come to the area. So this is a great time for you guys to start with the community and start with the city as it is still new and growing. And I am an Arizona licensed realtor here in the state of Arizona, and as much as I love making these videos for you guys, I love even more to helping you move here to the state of Arizona. So if you're not sure exactly what area is the best for you, where you want to purchase your property, what exactly interest rates are going to be, the whole 9 yards, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I am here to help serve and support you at the highest possible level. I'm helping people move here every single day from all over the US. If you have questions, give me a call. I'm here to help. And if you guys are looking to move here, comment below moving, MOVING, and I will comment back with a link to my relocation guide, to my Arizona home buyer's guide, and I will send that right over to you guys so you guys can get a little bit more information on exactly what the process is like here in Arizona and exactly what to expect. Now, as far as the schools out here, you do have a 9-10 out of 10-10 ratings, which is wonderful because you can't really say that much for a lot of the public schools out here in the Phoenix metropolitan area. You have charter schools, you have public schools, and you have a brand new A+ school there as well. They're not in every neighborhood. So one great thing about Maricopa is the governor has given the power back to the people. Woo! Which is great because that's one thing that we really need these days. So you as a resident get the choice on where your taxes go for whatever school of your choice. So those tax dollars don't have to go to the school that is in your neighborhood. They can go to a school outside of your neighborhood. Whatever school you choose, that's where your tax dollars can go, which is awesome because that's not really how it is in a lot of these cities in the state of Arizona, or nationwide in that case. Now, as far as the cost of living, you guys, gas out here is a little bit more, and that is because Maricopa is a little bit further out, and you have a lot more wear and tear on your car because you are out on the outskirts of town, and it is going to take you a lot more drive time, a lot more mileage to be able to get back and forth. If you're choosing to live in Maricopa and you want to work in CASA, GRANDE, Gilbert, Chandler, South Phoenix, Buckeye, areas like that. But keep in mind, you guys, it's going to be the same thing whether you live in Scottsdale and you want to work in Chandler, or if you live in Gilbert and you want to work in Peoria. It's going to be the same exact thing. So driving is a huge necessity here in the state of Arizona. So no matter what part of town you go to, you're probably going to need a vehicle because public transportation really isn't that popular as of yet. The only place in Arizona where public transportation is pretty huge is in Tempe and downtown Phoenix. And that's where we have the light rail system. That's where we have a lot of Ubers, a lot of Lyfts. We have a lot of bus stops down there as well. So keep that in mind. No matter what area you guys are looking to move to in the state of Arizona, in the Phoenix metro area, know that you're gonna need a car when you move down here. On another note, you're gonna need a lot more windshield replacements because out here you live in the desert and there's a lot of rocks, there's a lot of dust, your car is gonna be getting hit pretty much yearly. So I know we have to replace our windshields every year, and if you don't and you live in Arizona, you are very lucky. Now, if you're moving to Maricopa, make sure you guys have plenty of gas when you leave Maricopa because the closest gas station outside of Maricopa as of right now is about 30 miles away. So as far as utilities go, you're gonna have CenturyLink or you're gonna have Orbital out here in Pinal County, and CenturyLink is out here in Maricopa County as well. That's something that you guys can use if you choose to move anywhere else in the state of Arizona. Actually, in the Phoenix metro. I'm not sure about all of Arizona, but pretty much in the Phoenix metro area. As far as water, you get the global water resources. Maricopa is on the Maricopa Sandfield Sub-Basin Aquifer, which we don't get our water from the ground, which is very different from a lot of other places. We get our water from way underground, and there's a ton of water available. These new builder sites out here are only using about 7,000 acre feet when they are allotted 23,000 acre feet. So there's no water issue in Maricopa as of right now, which is awesome, you guys. We do know the water is a little tricky. This is a huge topic that has come up over the last couple years, but just so you guys know, we are very aware of it and we are taking precautions. And just like these new builders, they're allotted that much water and they're using not even half that. They're using less than half, which is great. So it goes to show you that we really take care of our community, and we're really trying to savor that water and not use it if it doesn't need to be used. So I hope this helps you guys learn a little bit more about exactly what the city of Maricopa has to offer. If you guys have questions, you can give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I'm here to help serve and support you at the highest possible level. I am an Arizona licensed realtor here in the Valley, all over the Phoenix metro area, and I'm helping people move here every single day from all over the US. So if you have questions, if you're looking to purchase a home out here, if you think Maricopa may be the best place for you, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I'm here to help serve and support you at the highest possible level.